Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Pattison Ave Phanatics show. I'm your host, Tom Kelly. And with me, as always, is my band of brothers, Rob Swavely.
Hey, what's up, Philly?
Johnny B.
Yeah, buddy.
Willie Guns.
What's up, everybody?
James Scorza. Yo. And we got my man Taylor behind the glass making the magic happen back there. We appreciate Taylor producing the show. You can catch his show, The Microphone. He's on Wildfire Radio later on tonight at 11 o'clock. So we're looking forward to listening to that on the way home, maybe having a beverage or two when we get there. But anyway, so as I continuously say, the dog days of summer are upon us. There's a lot going on, a lot to get into that I'd like to start with little Father's Day stuff, little father-son experiences, what the guys kind of get into. I know I usually tend to jump. I like to jump right in. I just feel like there's so much to talk about that I tend to not worry about how anybody's weekend was or what they did or what anybody was doing. I tend to like to jump right in. So maybe I'll slow myself down a little bit here. Maybe I'll slow down a little bit. Maybe I'll find out how Will's weekend was. Will, how was your weekend this weekend?
Really?
Yeah, how was your weekend?
It's okay. I mean, I don't want to say anything to happen this weekend.
The same thing you do every
I'm
weekend.
just going to have to say it was interesting. That's about it. I mean, Father's Day, I did go out and eat at Applebee's. I
Nice.
love my Applebee's, and that's not free advertising. That's where I went.
I know.
That's where I went.
I asked. That's okay. I appreciate your
Had a
effort.
good time. I had 6 20-ounce Miller Lights and 4 Long Island iced teas. And I had a good time. It was a great Father's Day. And I had a Fiesta Lime Chicken.
Very nice.
Good.
I'm a fan of Fiesta.
I couldn't
Chicken.
finish it, though.
Nah.
You order that at Applebee's?
It's awesome,
The
dude.
Fiesta Lime Chicken is
It's
No,
very good.
you mix the rice in with it, dude. It's awesome, man.
It's morning. Bert, what did you do for Father's Day? Anything good?
Yeah, I have my father, my mother,
Very
family.
nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I did that too.
Brothers.
Your brothers.
Nobody
These are
knew.
at the same party. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I can't say everything I did. You know what I mean?
I know.
I was out of my mind, dude.
No, it was cool. I got like the weekend. I got to hang out with my dad.
I was
and
like, oh shit, Will's here.
got to hang out with my family, my kids on Father's Day too. It was very nice. Speaking of Father's Day, it kind of leads us into where I wanted to send the show in the direction of. First, it's your a father figure or your father or whomever in sports. I kind of want to marry the two here. Like for me, my first sports experience ever was with my dad, and it was at Vet Stadium. It was the Phillies and the Mets going on at the Vet, and I remember my dad telling me, you don't need to bring your glove. We were up in the 700 level. My dad was like, you don't need to bring your glove today, pal. I don't think anybody's hitting a ball past where Willie Stargell hit his. But like James, you remember the first sporting event that you and your dad went to? Probably a Birds game, right?
Yeah, I think it was. I think the first game I ever went to was an Eagles game. I think it was the cancellation of the turf that night when they
Against the Ravens?
The Ravens
Ravens,
game, I was
yeah.
working.
I think I was at that game.
Wow.
Holy shit, it was preseason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
They canceled the game. You were there.
I was
you
there.
Probably
So
bought
you
some
mushed-
Marvel ice cream. Got to meet Willie Guns.
You mushed
I
the
probably
game.
didn't know who you were back then.
Now
So
it's
you're like
soon.
most of the people in society today.
You're a little bean, dude.
Yeah, I was like probably 5-6 years old.
Wow.
Rob, you remember your first experience?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My dad was never into sports, so my first experience was at the Vet Phillies game with my grandfather.
Wow.
The one that taught me about sports as I know it today.
That's awesome.
Well, my first experience was with Daddy when, like his live sporting event, if you call it. He took us, was it both you and I, to the Expos game? Remember he got tickets from work or something? They gave us free lunches and shit?
No, Pop took me to a game. I was.
You were
about 6 or
younger.
7,
Okay.
and you were about 1.
Well, well, maybe, I don't know if I was there, but my first experience remembering it, my Daddy took me to the Expos game, and we got demolished. It's like 8-1 or something. But I do remember, like, he didn't know shit. Like, I was sitting there watching the game. I knew a little bit, and I'm like, telling him what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Dad, he struck you out. 3 strikes, you're out. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. He don't listen to the show anyway.
I was going to say, does the Ox listen to the show?
I don't think the Ox knows how to use any kind of device to listen to this show.
Remember we took him out to the Phillies game at a.
Oh, he had a ball.
When it poured rain.
We had to buy him beers and
Poured
shit.
down
Remember
rain?
that? That was awesome.
Remember an hour and a half rain delay?
Yeah, but like I said, we took him.
Yeah.
Was that
But then
for
Franny was with us. Franny Zane.
Yeah, Franny Zane.
A few other people.
What was it? The club that went?
No. Steve Marsico.
Steve Marsico was
Had a
there.
bunch of
yeah,
extra
there was
tickets.
a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's right. We saw Prey Manus. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's
We were in the 700 level, and we
He's gonna
dropped
start
down.
reminiscing about everything.
Dude, they didn't even have a rain delay. They had a wind delay. It was so windy, they called the game for a little bit. That was crazy.
Was it a hot air delay? Because that
There
would
was
make
gale
sense.
force winds.
That would make sense. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I don't, dude, I mean,
It was a long time ago.
I think I was underage, wasn't I?
No, then Franny wouldn't have been there because you've known Franny since you were of age, weren't you?
It was a while ago, dude.
Wow.
Franny was like a last-second entry. It was just like we had an extra ticket, and
It was Steve, though, that had all the tickets?
yeah, I think he got them from where he was working at.
Oh, yeah.
Public record.
That public record, yeah. So, maybe
Wow,
2011?
putting a lot of shout outs out there.
I mean, maybe I know, I was wondering that. Maybe 2010, 2011, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
That was a good time.
Great time though. Phillies won in extra innings.
Yeah. Yeah, we went down low, remember?
Yep.
Everybody left, so we went all the way down low, dude. And when he closed the game in the ninth inning, the rain was coming down, dude. And Brad Litt struck dude out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got the close.
Yep. I
Is that
remember.
Citizens Bank?
So that's a good. Yeah, it was a good time.
My dad really wasn't into sports, but growing up, I had a lot of family members. When I was young. We went to a lot of the Phillies games and local like college basketball games.
Nice. Like Plestra? Up at the Plestra? Nice.
But like my first Phillies game, we stayed after, and I got a ball signed by a bunch of Phillies that were like nobodies, and the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I had Harry Kalas sign my ball.
Well, there you go.
I said
Sweet.
I had no idea who the
And
guy
he
was back then.
You could erase-
No,
erase all
I
the
made
other
the
stuff.
mistake.
Awesome, man.
He wrote
out of here.
he wrote
I hear.
That
he
ball's
wrote
sitting
to
in some-
John.
That ball's
Harry
on somebody's
Kalas to
shelf right
John.
now.
Apparently, I didn't know you weren't supposed to get like your name if you want to sell it.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But so I mean, I still sold it though. After he passed.
Ah, smart guy.
Yeah, I got like $50 for the ball. I'm not gonna do it. I
Right.
said to John, it's just sitting there collecting dust.
Shit, I would have
To
bought
John?
it. I would have bought that
From
shit and
Harry
took the
Kalas
John
to
off.
John. No,
I would have took that right off with some goof
in
off.
that, like the plastic,
That shit right off.
the plastic cases they sell.
Yeah.
It was in there from that night. I never.
Yeah, but
came
if
up-
I
yeah.
got two John off of it,
but I had a bunch of other signatures too. The whole ball was filled. I'm saying.
and you sold it for $50,
Yeah.
I would have bought it.
Your name's not John.
I don't care. It's Harry Kalas.
Could have turned it, made a
Harry the
profit.
Great.
Look, I got one for you guys. Let's go famous father-son duos in sports. Just what do you guys got? Anybody got anything good? I'll throw
I'd say the Mannings real quick.
there you go.
You
That's-
gotta go to Mannings.
That's
I got the
Woody and Mark Howe.
Gordy and Mark Howell's a great
I got the
one.
Ripkins.
The Ripkins
I got
is a
the
great one
Griffies.
too. That's the Griffies is a good one too. I didn't have
the Bonds.
I didn't have that. The Bonds are another good one. I got the
Dale
Fielders,
Earnhart.
Cecil and Prince
Yeah,
Fielder.
Yeah,
there you go.
Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ken Norton Sr. was a boxer
Wow,
who
I
fought Muhammad
know.
Ali, and Ken Norton Jr. was the first player to win 3 Super Bowls consecutively in a row.
Yeah, Dale
Good
Curry,
research.
Steph Curry.
Yep, and Seth Curry.
And
Yes,
oh,
sir.
okay.
I forgot about Seth.
Clay
Yeah.
Matthews. Clay
Matthews,
Matthews.
Like,
yeah.
the Matthews brothers is a
Oh.
really good one. There was a couple I didn't have written down. That's good work. Joe Bryant and Kobe Bryant. Kobe's dad played in the NBA for a little while. Klay Thompson and Michael Thompson. His dad played
wow.
in the NBA. He got 2 rings with the Lakers. So
Well, how about
Right,
Peter
Bobby Hall.
Forsberg's son right now?
really,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't.
He's on Nashville Predators.
Oh shit! Is that really a song?
Yeah, look it up.
Wait, who's that?
Forsberg's son, Peter Forsberg's son. Check that out. That's cool.
Philip Forsberg's Peter Forsberg's son.
The Mannings. You say the
Maybe.
Mannings?
Wow.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
said the Mannings.
Yeah.
Well said.
definitely
Well,
Mannings.
the first one I have written down too is the Mannings. Then the Griffies.
I think
Bobby
the
and
Bonds,
Barry
I think
Bonds.
the Bonds one's really big because he was the manager of the team.
Yo, Bobby Bonds' career numbers weren't too shabby either. 332 home runs, 461 stolen bases. Now,
Really?
obviously, his son had 762 home runs and 514 stolen bases. But there's some good numbers there. I mean, obviously, like Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest of all
Yeah.
time.
There's also one of the U.S. Women's hockey team. Is it Kessel? Kessel's daughter's on the team or
Yeah,
something?
Phil Kessel
yeah.
and someone else.
Yeah, his daughter. His daughter's on the U.S. women's hockey team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Gordy and Markow, and then there was Marty too. He played also.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
another
the Howells, yeah.
Yep, the Howe brothers. And then if you go
Griffey Senior's big too.
yeah, and if you go Philly father and son duos like Howard and Spike Eskin, Will Smith and Jaden Smith. So you got a couple of Philly duos that are kind of
I
popular.
guess so.
Dude, I seen a thing that's funny. We're talking about this. Could you imagine if LeBron would play with his kid?
That's what he's
now?
shooting for.
He wants
that's
to.
nuts,
He's
though.
out of his mind.
I
dude.
know, but that's nuts.
He wants
to
to.
like see him play with his kid, even if it's for a
Do
year.
you
on
think
a
that he's going to
crap
become
Yeah,
a coach in the NBA?
LeBron. I think he's going to own a team and coach it.
And coach it.
He's
Yeah,
going to be
agreed.
the first
agreed.
owner coach.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know. I'm sure he might buy the Cavaliers. He might buy out. I don't know, whatever
he's
the
definitely a
GM
hometown
is
boy.
there.
I got another good
definitely
one.
do that.
Max and Ty Domi.
I like that. How about Coy and Ty Detmer?
Yeah,
There you go. Little Philly connection there.
Yeah.
Little Coy and Ty Detmer action, but the Domi brothers.
Ty effing Domi and Max Domi.
Well, wait a minute. There was two other hockey players. They were really great players. They were both all-stars.
Brett and Bobby Hull.
No,
Yeah,
they were
Brett and
they
Bobby
were
Hull.
very recent. That's a real good one. Damn it, I forget the name. My God, the two brothers. They were twins. In
Sedin
hockey.
twins.
Sedin, there you go.
Nice.
Bang. Yo,
Oh,
talk
Daniel and
about
Hedrick.
talent,
Daniel
dude.
They have a
Everett.
lot of talent.
You were talking about two when we were out in the parking lot.
Playing on the same team.
Yeah. Oh. Drawing a blank. Damn it.
It'll
The other guy knows.
it'll come.
It's not going to work.
Rookie's getting better, folks.
He is. He's
He's
learning.
getting better. We're burying him in text messages all week long.
Yes, you have.
He's trying to
Anyways.
help you,
Yeah.
so
I
you're
know
not
he is.
getting embarrassed.
No, I know.
Because you will get embarrassed,
Hey, it's.
and you might think you're good, but you're not. Because I could have got you quite a few times tonight.
You're a good guy, Will.
I know.
appreciate you.
Yes.
'Cause that's just some of our little father and son things that we're kind of I wanted to get into this evening just because Father's Day was this Sunday. I mean, it's for those of us who are lucky to have a dad. Because not everybody has a dad, and not everybody even has a father. I have some friends who grew up that didn't even know their dads, didn't even know their fathers. Some God rest their soul, they passed away and stuff like that. So it was important to me to just kind of touch on this for a little bit, at least to start the show, to kind of go around the table and talk. And like I said, not everybody's got great memories or good memories or memories at all, but I did want to kind of throw that out there, just to see. How everybody around the table felt about it, and what they kind of did this weekend and everything like that. So that's that. Another thing I wanted to get into real quick before we run it right off the rails, because I feel it coming. Actually, on the line with us right now, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the hosts of the Fourth and John show, which you can catch right here on Wildfire Radio on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. I can safely say that the Pattison Ave Phanatics show and the capacity in which we are today wouldn't be what we are if it wasn't for the crew of Fourth and John, and especially this man, one of the most authentic Birds fans there is. This man who, with the help of the Philly faithful, brought home that 0 Super Bowl Giants jersey to burn at the home openers' tailgates. The Pope of the beer bong baptisms himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric E-Rock Emanuel joins us on the line. Eric, what's up, my brother? I got you, man. Yeah, you got it. I'll be your hype man. I'll be your shiny suit man. I'll just follow you around and say what after everything you say.
No, what I love your Super Bowl ring.
Dude, that's like we seen the video on Instagram and everything, the picture on Instagram of the Super Bowl ring. That's one hell of a pic you got there, bud. Dude, it's That's awesome, man. That's what it's all about. That's why we're sitting here today. That's why you boys over at Fourth and John do what you do. It's for moments like that. And there's some universal connection that when it comes to sports and when it comes to Philly sports that really kind of brings us all together. Hey, what did you end up doing yesterday for Father's Day? Did you go hang out with your dad, or?
I think he went fishing.
Nice. It's, to me, to be able to sit there with your children and bestow upon them in my opinion, the honor of being a Philadelphia sports fan and raising them up right. Like, so we have a relatively new member on our show. His name's James, and then he's here with us. And his father actually took me to my first Eagles game. It wasn't my old man that took me to my first Birds game, but James's dad lived across the street from me. Took me to my first Eagles game. Now it comes full circle to where James is a member of our show and he's on our team. He's a young buck. He's only 23 years old, so we kind of gotta, we're schooling him to how things go. But he's doing great on here. But it's just, it bridges all those gaps in the generation, and it becomes universal, and it's generationless.
Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Hey,
appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much, man.
I got a question for you. How did it come about where you were able to win the bet or make the bet with the license plate guy to get that 0 Super Bowl jersey, which long before you guys kind of embarked on that journey, I seen that thing and despised that thing. How were you guys able to come about commandeering that?
Negotiation. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's amazing. Just the fact that they jumped in and kind of gave you the last little nudge to get over the hump is really, it's just icing on an
Yeah,
already
well,
very tall
after
cake.
the Super Bowl, that guy did that, and that's history.
Yeah.
E-Rock, you made history, man.
Yes, you did, man.
And I can't wait for the home opener to get down there. I need to see this thing go up in a blaze of glory, man.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I'll be there.
We're there, dude.
Yep. Wow.
That's great.
That's awesome. Well, I know for a fact, and I don't know if Will's seen any of these videos, but I know I have. And Will and I, we like to imbibe from time to time. We would definitely love to be a part of the beer bong baptism at the home opener, if that's a possibility. We love
Yes,
that.
That's
sir.
great.
I love it.
Okay, Rob. So you're beer bonging. Johnny B, you're beer bonging.
That's awesome.
James, you're gonna have to set your game up, James.
Yeah, I got it.
Real quick, I know you're busy, and I appreciate your time. I just want to ask you, this upcoming season, how are you feeling? I mean, do you think they're better going on paper going into this year, into this training camp than they were last year? Why? What's your feeling in your gut?
Yeah.
I totally agree with you,
Yeah.
Mighty. I do.
Absolutely. That's going into tonight. I'm kind of putting some stuff together, and I'm sitting there, and I did look at them side by side, and they're better
Yes,
than
they
they were on paper anyway. We all know injuries. People don't perform up to their expectations. And obviously some people exceed their expectations, like a Clement from last year, but. They just appear better on paper this year going into this, even though we don't even know if our starting QB is going to play game one, who was on track to be an MVP last year. They're still better because look at who their backup was. He's the Super Bowl MVP. It's an incredible thing to be a part of.
I can't. I get goosebumps, dude. Just thinking about it. I just.
Absolutely. I got chills. I think Johnny just got chills.
yeah,
Johnny B just said he had
listening to you talking.
goosebumps.
I think
And then
about
right
it,
afterwards,
it's
you said goosebumps.
Yeah,
and it was awesome.
that's absolutely how we felt just from you describing that. And I know we're all hungry for it, but I mean, we don't matter as much as the players on the field, but it's nice to hear that their mindset is almost how we are. That's how last year their mindset matched
You
the
got
cities.
a confident team coming into this year, and that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just can't wait till this tailgate, man.
Look, dude, I sat across from you in between the you know, our week off and the Super Bowl week, and I sat across from you and Gail, and I looked in your guys' eyes, and Gail and I were talking. He said, "You just look at somebody's eyes and see when they're feeling it, man," and we all were, and that's. I don't think any of us have lost that, man. I think we're all on the same page today. Well, look, brother, I know I want to thank you very much for coming on. I was throwing bouquets at your feet when you first came on, but I'm dead serious. This show wouldn't be where this show is today without input from you, and we appreciate the fact that you were, you know, able to answer questions and as available as you were. So I wanted to thank you personally. I want to thank you for coming on with us here on the Pattison Ave Phanatics show. Real quick, Iraq, what's your Twitter handle so that our followers can follow you? Yes, sir. Awesome. Well, thank you, my brother. Guys, on behalf of the Pattison Ave Phanatics show, we want to thank you. You rock, and you have a good night, brother.
Love you,
All right?
brother.
Love you, brother.
Thanks, E-Rock.
Later, man. There you go, folks. Like I said, we have
Awesome call.
special guest D-Rock
Dude,
coming
he's the
on.
man, dude. He's podcast, dude. He's
Got
why
me
me.
feeling pumped.
Dude,
Dude,
absolutely.
Rob,
I guess we're
me
all
and
buying
TK
beers,
talked
huh?
about we talked
shut
about
up.
him the whole time before we started this, and he said that's a guy that knows how to do this. And TK took everything from him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Put it into the
look,
show.
he was kind enough to not think that I was a weirdo when I first reached out to him.
Yeah.
Let me sit in on one of their podcasts and see how a professional podcast does their thing. And then when I would have questions, he always made time to help me out, answer my questions. But look, guys, I got a real quick word from our sponsors here. Guys, if you can't seem to stay ahead of your bills, and this message is for you, how would you like to have a large portion of your credit debt, medical bills, and department store debt forgiven?
What's it?
National Credit Relief would like to give you free information on proven debt forgiveness program. This program is used by thousands to legally forgive millions in unsecured debt. It's not bankruptcy, it's not consolidation. This special program actually wipes clean a portion of your debt that is forgiven from what you owe your creditors. Call for free information and get all your questions answered the first free call. The more you owe, the more you can save. If you have at least $10,000 or more in credit card bills, this debt forgiveness program can be very effective. Call for free information and find out more now at 800-218-7170. There is no cost or obligation for the information. Don't wait. Call 800-218-7170. That's 800-218-7170 and get your debt problem solved. Call 800-218-7170 today. And back to our regularly scheduled program here. I mean, guys, he's the real deal, dude. He's a
he's awesome.
very humble, very nice guy, and
How I got chills like
yeah.
Like with the shout out he gave me. I'm talking to Mighty Ewok, one of like the biggest Eagles fans. It's like, and he's giving a shout out to my dad. That was like, I'm speechless right now, man. It's like, and so yesterday was a perfect example because I watched 10 straight hours of Eagles football, like from the Super Bowl to sound effects, turning point, even the parade, and I even got choked up. I was like saying, we won the effing Super Bowl. And so it's like,
you Joey Marks now?
we won the fucking Super Bowl.
There you go.
I'm trying to watch my language because I don't want to.
A little bit of Chase Utley.
Yeah, a-hole.
Yeah, there you go.
World effing
How great was
champions.
that? How great was that?
That's hilarious.
When I said I was like getting goosebumps, and then he
Yo,
said that. Like
that
that was
was-
so great.
Yeah, but he says everything you feel, but he says it in a really good,
I
organized
seen
way.
Johnny over there.
Dude, he's
talking
already-
to him
yeah.
about Goosebumps, and then he mentioned it.
Dude, I was
Dude,
feeling I was feeling the same thing.
Yeah, at the draft party, I kept on talking to him, and I was like, I should probably leave him alone. There's other people waiting in line to talk to him.
you
was awesome.
were definitely hogging you some.
He is
E-Rock,
the
dude.
true Philadelphian of sports of the Eagles.
Yeah.
He is, dude. He loves the Eagles.
He does.
So I guess
That's
we're
how my
buying
dad
beers?
is.
We're all buying beers.
We're
I
all
guess?
bogging beers and
yeah.
telling beers. I'm calling out work that
I can't believe you
Monday.
guys. I can't believe you guys have never seen it. I'll pull it up for you guys. so
I'm
you can
calling
see it.
out of work, dude.
And it's a double-ended jobber too.
I just said it. Yeah, Bob.
Stands up on the ladder.
Bobby Foster,
we've
make
done
sure
worse.
you
What do
go
I
to work
care?
that day because I have an
Done worse
excuse.
this morning.
I bombed some beers with Muddy E-Rock.
Fun times. Well, look, guys, we Guns, I know how you feel about this. I just want to give it a couple of minutes.
It's okay. It's cool, dude.
So I was reading an article that was written by Glenn McNow today in the Metro, and he was talking about. I actually have this article up here, and he's talking about how baseball is on the decline, and baseball's losing interest, and what we need to do to fix it.
Oh, we already know. We talked about this on the show already.
I'll tell you what the problem is. Replays. Too many replays. They keep on replaying. Like Gabe Kapler's keep on putting the hand up and saying stop, like review the action. Just continue the game. Like, I don't want to see. I mean, if he's out, he's out. If he's not, he's out. If he's not, he's not. But at the same time, I want to continue the game going. It's like ridiculous now because like the Phillies game was 4 hours long. Like a couple nights
it's
ago.
Too long, dude.
Too long. Way too long.
I got a life, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the
focus on
Phillies for
football
4
now.
hours.
Look, like I
it's
told
the
you guys,
replays.
I told you guys before. When I was younger, I was a little kid. I'd go over to my grandparents' house, and there wasn't a time that I would go into their house that the Phillies weren't on the TV if they were on during the day.
Same here.
Yep.
Always on.
And you loved it.
And see, so
Loved it.
So back when my mom and Pop Kelly had their house on Newkirk Street, and I would go around there, it was a slower time. There wasn't social media, there wasn't any kind of iPhones or tablets or anything like that. So that's what you did. You went to church on Sunday, you know what I mean? Or Saturday night if you were feeling froggy. And then you watched the Phillies when they were on. You would watch the Eagles too. You had channels 3, 6, and 10. And this is even before 29 came out. You know what I mean? So at
Prism.
at that point, before Prism. At that
No, but
point,
remember when we watched
Yeah.
the Phillies
I
on Prism
remember.
and the Flyers and
yeah,
everything?
Prism used to be channel 25, dude.
I was so damn young, dude.
Yeah.
You're saying everything I was just thinking about in my head. Seriously, because
I remember Phillies
back
games
then
on
you
UPN.
didn't mind sitting there for that period of time and watch that. Now
WPHL 17.
they're making it even longer.
Everything. No, I'm talking
Longer
every
with all this
channel.
technology and stuff.
It's
yeah.
long, and now that's like a Phil's game on Facebook because Major League Baseball.
fuck
That's
yeah.
terrible.
But they're
terrible. It is
clawing and scratching to try and find ways. Oh, okay, everybody's on social media. Let's make the game only available on social
worst
media.
idea.
It's horrible.
You have to speed the game up. That's what you got to do. You got to make.
It's got to be like 2 hours. You got to make it like 2 hours.
2 hours and 30 minutes or
Yeah,
something.
but you can't do that when you're allowing these guys to constantly take time out. Sorry, got to fix my
Bullpen
gloves,
stuff,
take my
et cetera,
hat
et
off,
cetera.
whip sweat off my face, adjust my junk. Shit like that.
They're also
I was watching the game the other day. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. And the pitcher from the opposing team, I forgot his name, but he threw up twice.
Yeah.
He threw up
exhausted.
Hold it
twice.
down.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and it took so long, and they kept, and you know what?
He should
They
have been out of
never
the game.
gave him a mound visit.
He should have been out of the game,
Yeah.
dude. As soon as you throw up, you're out.
Threw
Yeah,
up
that's
twice,
it. That's
and
what
they
that
let
is.
him finish the inning.
Wow.
Are you serious?
He gave up a home run.
Well, you know what
to,
the problem is?
What's that?
The bullpen. You need guys to warm up. There was nobody warming up.
They
You're
didn't warm
screwed.
anybody up.
So that's actually an important thing.
And then you know what?
You should always have something going on in the
His
bullpen.
first pitch to Herrera, he hit in the upper deck
Yeah, because it was a beach
after
ball.
he threw up.
That's a shame, dude. That dude got
I feel
screwed.
bad for that guy, man.
Yeah, I do. Legitimately feel bad.
Even though the Phils almost blew it in the bottom of the ninth.
Sound like you
but-
performed better than McNabb after.
No, but I think football's
But that's the
different.
first time I ever
He
seen
puked
that
in the
baseball.
Super Bowl.
No, and I didn't even know that, Rob, to be honest with you, dude. I heard about it a little bit on the
Just got
radio,
off the
but I didn't know it
airplane
was that
from the
bad.
minors, and they
That's bad,
brought him
dude.
up
That's a shame.
to pitch.
And he threw
He
up
threw
twice,
up twice behind the mound.
and there's nobody in the bullpen. You know what that should have been? That should have been a delay.
They brought
True
out-
story.
They
They
still
brought out
had them in the game to pitch the inning.
Yes, and
Oh,
they brought him out flower cans to clean the field
Good
up.
Lord.
It was a joke.
Jesus.
That's a shame, dude.
No, absolutely. I'm kind of partial to the you need to shorten this game.
That was 20 minutes.
But how?
right
How are you going to shorten
20
up a game
minutes?
that's
Yeah.
historically
Dude, you can
been-
easily. You have a hit clock, just like a shot clock in
They,
basketball.
they do have a
David-
clock.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
They don't
yeah,
even use
really?
it.
They really have it. They
I
don't use
swear
it.
to God.
Okay, so you need to use your hit clock for not just the batter, but the pitcher too. The pitcher's got to get the
They
pitch
have a
clock.
pitch clock, but I
As
don't
they
know
go
if
back
they
and
but they
forth.
don't affect it.
No.
No.
And they got the intentional walk now where the guy just goes, right? You figure that would have
No,
helped.
you still got to throw 4 pitches.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Do you?
I thought they got rid of the 4 pitch.
No, they got rid of it, Rob. Yeah.
Well,
It's
I haven't
such a
seen
walk,
enough
but-
of baseball.
Yeah. But now,
They got rid
no,
of
but
it.
now I heard in the grapevine that they don't like to do that.
Well, I don't watch baseball.
No,
This is
Rob,
my
they-
first game I watched.
No,
this year.
listen, they don't like to do that though. What they usually do is they still throw 4 unhittable pitches. Hopefully the guy's an idiot and swings. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I would do the intentional walk. It saves my pitcher's arm and everything.
Well, he's not throwing a 90-some mile an hour
Yeah,
fastball. I mean,
that's
he's just
long.
bombing
That's
it
long.
open.
It doesn't matter though.
That's
It's
not-
still
That's not killing an arm.
Good,
Yeah, but
good to go.
it's-
Hold on, gun. So on the line right now, somewhere in the continental United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, is one of our fellow hosts here on the Pattison Ave Phanatics show, Joe Marks is. Where's Wald Joe? Joe Marks, where are you at right now, my God? What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Thank you. You got big shoes. You got big shoes to fill coming on after E-Rock, dude. He killed it.
Yes, we are.
No, you misunderstood. You're drinking dirty bong water. We're doing beer bong. No, yeah. So absolutely, no. It's a home opener and tailgate. Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Harry Callis and the son? Oh, that's a good one.
that's a really good one.
Look at Joe. Maybe you need to stay out on the West Coast or wherever you're at, dude. You're throwing fire today.
Joe, where are you?
Yeah, you're in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
That was your trivia question, Joe? No, just bust your balls, dude. Just bust your balls.
No, you're right. You're
Hey,
right.
you could have said I'm in a city where they had a steroid.
Joe, we said tonight, if Will still argues, Johnny said, well, then we know it's Will and not you. If Will still argues with people.
Nah, I love you, Joey. I was just messing with you, man. I really think that what you're doing is amazing. MD.
MD.
Counts.
What year?
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
Steve Carlin?
Wow.
Yep, he was one of the key contributors.
Wow, Joe, that's awesome.
But he was not on the mound the final pitch in 1980. Do you know what person was? Correct.
Yes, it was.
You are correct. And there's another father-son, Tug McGraw and Tim McGraw.
There
Boom!
There you go.
You like apples? I got a number. How do you like
Father's
those
Day's
apples?
over, man. That's. I'm just messing around.
Wow,
Dude.
spoken like
I'm
a
just
true
messing
curmudgeon.
around, dude. I'm
Jesus.
just messing around.
God.
Will's got a case of them Monday.
So Joe, where are you off to after St. Louis? Like when do you what are you doing tomorrow? You were telling me earlier you got something pretty cool going on.
We.
What, you're going to try to get him as a sponsor on our show? My man!
God damn.
Joey, now
Joe, make sure you tell him your story, though, dude. Joe, it's important.
Joey, he
Tell me your
would put it this way. I'm not going to say like some people on here, but he would love a picture of the table that's sitting in front of us right now, the CEO. Maybe we'll take a picture and send it to you so you can show him how this show rolls, if you know what I'm saying. I will. There you go. Tell him, let him know what the
Hey,
deal
Joey,
is.
I really miss arguing with you tonight, man.
I don't miss it. At
I
all.
missed it so much.
When do you where do you go next, Joey? Out of St. Louis, where are you going next?
Wow, so you're doing some music history with Nashville, huh? Is that what you're doing?
Tim McGraw, country music.
Kenny Chesney, Knoxville, Tennessee native.
Joey, make sure you say hi to Curry Underwood for me.
You can do it yourself,
you got-
Rob.
you got-
Listen,
You can do it yourself, Rob. Just go on Instagram and say hi, Carrie Underwood.
Tag at Pattison Ave Phanatics. Well, Joe, it sounds well like so. So, how many days into this excursion are you? How are you? Are you lonely? Like, what's going on? Is this great? Is this amazing? Like, what's going on? Are you missing? Are you missing home? Are you missing your radio show now? What's going on?
I'm missing all of the above. I mean, that is absolutely true. This is something I've never done before. It's something I've wanted to do before. It's something that was literally a chicken to do before. And now I had the balls to do it, and I had a wife that was understanding for me to do it, and, I had friends that supported me in doing it, and now I'm just trying to, progressively move it along. Now, one thing that I tried to get into my head is I'm not going to go visit a bunch of different things, but I am going to visit some very cool things, and I plan on trying to do a couple cool things and incorporate Pattison Ave Phanatics within it. And
Very nice.
incorporate sports with it. So check Instagram, check Twitter, I'll be posting.
Yeah, that's to everybody. That's to everybody out there
Absolutely.
that follows us.
And YouTube too. We have our own YouTube channel. Well, Joey, I wanted to throw a little advice out there. I just wanted you to remember something, okay? You're out. You're roaming the country on your own. If you stay in a hostel and get kidnapped and put into a prostitution ring, Liam Neeson is not going to be there to come save you. So you really need to be careful. All right.
Wow.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
I will find you. I will kill you.
Okay. I'm just looking out for you.
He's in a halfway house. Is that what he said?
I thought he said he's in half.
I don't know.
Half of the house.
My name is Willie Guns, and I will find you, and I will kill you.
Good luck. Joe, you didn't think, I mean, I hope you didn't think this call was going to be articulate and adult.
Knew that was coming.
You knew that was happening. Awesome. Well, look. Good.
96.
Oh yeah.
No, it's swamp ass
St.
weather
Louis
here
gets
too,
bad,
dude.
dude. St. Louis does get bad.
Joey Marsh, trust the process.
Trust the process.
Oh yeah, Joey, are you drinking? Are you drinking right now? What are you drinking, Joey? Water.
That's cool.
Nice. Well, that
Sounds amazing.
that's good stuff. As long as you as long as you don't do any of the Victory Golden Monkey, I don't know if they sell it out there. I think that, St. Louis will be all right, and I think they'll make it out of there unscathed, so to speak.
Hey Joe, we need to go on Instagram Live together and chug a beer together.
Joe,
right?
yeah, that's another thing I wanted to let our listeners know too. I would love if we could at some point go Instagram or Facebook Live, and whether you're out at a bar, out doing a tour or something like that.
Kidnapped.
Hit hit one of us up or send shoot us a text saying, hey, I can go live now, and we'll see who's available, and let's get on Instagram Live and talk a little smack. You know what I mean? Excellent.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh
shit.
my God!
You better stay the hell in your room.
Only you, dude, would
Only
friggin'
you, man.
stay 2 doors down. The one time you stay in New York at a hotel, there's a porno being shown. How do you come across this stuff? Yeah. Like, so is it like a horror, like a suspense, or is there like a dude like looking like Leatherface running down the? Nice,
Holy crap.
dude.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Dude, you need to hang out the balcony and get some pictures. Forget the stupid arches in St. Louis. Get some inside track on this new horror film. Did you find out the name of it? You're looking it up right now, aren't you?
Google.
Could you?
Google me.
Yo, Google.
What is it? Ah, very nice.
And they're shooting it in a friggin' hotel room?
Could you imagine? if you watch this movie?
Joe's gonna wind up being an
Right.
extra.
Oh, wait, it's a house.
If
He
you
said
watch
it's a house.
this-
I'm sorry.
No, but if you watch
Oh,
this
he said
movie and
house.
out the window you see Joey's head just pop in like this.
like he's in the crowd of people watching from the crime scene or something like that. Oh, Joe. Only you, dude. You are the real world Inspector Gadget. All chaos happens around you, and you come out completely unscathed.
You should have just stayed in the Pattison Ave Phanatics show, dude.
No, you know what? Travel the country, because these stories are going to be timeless. Each week, we'll have our own live marks as moments. Like right now, you're sitting in somebody's house in St. Louis, crushing some beers. Hey, kudos to you, my friend.
Yeah.
But keep us posted. We're gonna let you go because we're gonna, have a non-arguing show here for the next 10 minutes, and it's gonna be quite lovely.
Wow.
But keep us posted. Keep our our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and everybody else. Keep our followers and our listeners posted as to what you're doing and what's going on out there, and keep us in the loop. All right. All right, brother.
Joey.
Love you
All
too,
right,
man. Be safe. All
Don't
right.
get kidnapped.
Joey, and remember to trust the process.
Trust the process.
Very nice. Well, there you go.
Ignore the
ladies and gentlemen.
screens.
Ignore Joseph. Ignore the screams, Marks. Like, there's nothing else that needs to be said. That is, look, everybody at this table has known Joey 20 plus
I'm
years.
telling you.
Joey
That is-
finds these places.
That is the epitome of Joseph Francis Marks. That's him in a nutshell. You know, he finds these quirky places to stay, these little wacky things that are going on. He literally, him and Sarah stayed in a hotel in New York for one of their anniversaries, and there was a porno being shot down the hall. Because Sarah corroborated this
Oh
story.
my god.
Yeah, and like this is what like. And I'm like, wait, and you didn't go, like, I would have been down there, you know, trying to see what was going on.
Took a little time.
Yeah.
We're filming this movie.
You know, like, well, hey, check this out. Look, yo, babe, look what's going on down the hall. You know what I mean? But
They're gonna open a curtain to see Joey Marks.
exactly. So wait, then he's gonna start popping up in all different kinds of films.
Nah, he would get arrested.
And
He would
across
get
all
arrested.
film genres.
That'd be great.
This guy's
Joe
popping
would
up
be
in
great.
pornos. This guy's popping up in horror films. This guy's popping up in documentaries.
He's probably got our shirt on right now.
He's gonna,
He would legit get arrested.
he's gonna do like
You're
a
a
Marks.
fanatic.
Oh
What?
yeah. Pat's ass fanatic. What is this?
He's gonna
lock this guy up.
He's gonna do a Marks' moment at like a stadium, not realize like Kevin
gonna
Hart or
sack the
someone is
food.
doing a show.
No, Joey's a trooper too. He gets locked up. His one call will be into the show. Like, hey guys,
Hey guys, I'm in jail right now.
Yeah,
Say
yes.
this.
like this is how much I love the show and I'm dedicated to the show. I'm using my one call to call you guys.
That'd be cool
So
though.
can you guys let Sarah know I'm in jail?
But if he got locked up, he can compare that to the old vet prison.
Yeah, see if it's like the under the stadium prison that they had in the vet. It was more of a holding cell, from what I understand.
I know, but I'm saying, but that could be his
That was
Marks'
Judge
moment.
Seamus McCafferty, by the way, down there, the vet. So look,
I was in there before.
Were you Willie?
no, you weren't.
A friend of mine when I was younger, Chris Alley, me and him broke into the vet. We got autographs on the field by Jeff Eagles and I forget the other player. Doesn't ring a bell right now. But we got escorted off of the field by security, and we went into that cell.
That's awesome.
And then they called the cops on us. The cops came and picked us up, took us to the regular police station, and then had our parents come pick us up.
Now that's a Father's Day story. Right there.
It's not Father's Day.
How were you?
What person came and got your mom?
My grandfather.
Ah, okay.
Wow, that's
A
right.
sports fanatic.
That's
Why
he's
would
right.
he be in the Philadelphia?
So he was probably what person's
And
autograph?
the Eagles were literally, the Eagles were like, literally, these dudes are awesome. Like they just came down and got an autograph, you know?
What the actual players were saying this?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, Jeff Eagles was awesome, dude. What?
Nice.
What's
very
that?
Nice.
No, don't friggin' sit there and do inside shit.
You got a text too, clown.
I did. I got a
Yeah,
text.
you're on the group.
Oh,
text.
love the show, Will. Oh, okay.
You're such a goober.
No, I actually got a missed call.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is Will. Yo, Kawhi Leonard, dude, he wants out. We getting him or what?
He wants to go to L.A.
No, I
That's
heard.
bullshit.
I
I think
heard-
that's bullshit.
I heard today that the Cavs might make a run at him to keep LeBron in Cleveland.
And get Kawhi.
Really?
Yeah.
LeBron's not staying in Cleveland. Not after that.
But
ass
if they get
He
Kawhi,
might
he
go to
might
LA.
stay.
He ain't going to LA, man. I think it's all bullshit, dude.
Joey just
I
thanked
don't know where he's.
Joey just thanked me for having him on. Joe, you're
So it's
welcome.
like, hey, thanks.
Part of the show,
Hey, guys,
dude.
thanks.
No,
Thanks
Joe,
for
you're not
having
allowed to call into your show.
Of course, we'll have you on whenever you're not here, dude.
Is he not wearing a T-shirt right now? I mean, like,
What? Oh, what?
is he not wearing his shirt right now? Pattison
What?
Ave
Oh,
Phanatics?
I don't know if he's wearing his Pattison Ave Phanatics shirt or not. No, I'm good, man.
No,
Thank you.
Joe, send me a picture.
He got a onesie
wanna see
made. He
what
got a
you look like.
pajama onesie made of Pattison Ave Phanatics.
Can you give me a beer?
He's wearing-
Yeah, Joey, we sent you. I sent you a picture on the group text.
I'm not allowed to say what beer I'm
I sent
drinking.
him a few.
Oh, nice, excellent.
Tommy
You'll get
Kelly.
that one.
Tommy Kelly said Will is not allowed to say what beer he's drinking.
Look, sometimes
But to any beer companies that are listening to the show, we will drink your beer as long as you sponsor us.
sometimes you gotta crack skulls around here.
But there are a lot of Bud Lights floating around.
I don't want to say their names, but
I knew he was going to do that.
Philly.
So wait, so you think all this Kawhi stuff, smoke and mirrors? You think he's going to LA?
I think so.
You want to? I'm gonna be honest,
I
dude.
don't know, honestly.
I'm sick of it because you heard all these stories first, and now they're all changing. they're all changing. Like at first, LeBron was coming here.
Well,
now it looks like he's not coming here.
Kawhi
and
said
it's
he wants-
wherever Kawhi and LeBron want to go together. We don't know this. This has not been confirmed. It has never been confirmed.
It's confusing as shit.
I feel
But
like it's all rumors.
A lot of the
That's what it
talks are
is.
saying that all three of them are talking to each other, and they all want to go to the same place.
What, Paul George, Kawhi, and LeBron?
Yes. And they all want to go to L.A.
Now,
Kawhi already asked for a trade to go to L.A.
he just asked to be traded. I didn't hear about anything
he
specific.
asked to go to L.A.
Well, Will?
I will lose all respect for LeBron James if he goes to LA.
I will too.
I would too.
I will lose all respect for him.
No team is going to try to make another quote unquote super team in the West. If anything, they're going to
They're going to do it in the East, yes.
so that
Here's
they
what
can
I-
face Golden
Dude,
State.
I legit will become
Or
a Golden
ring.
State fan. I mean, obviously Sixers first.
And I would love
But I
that.
would be cheer for Golden State to beat LA.
Here's what I don't
that
get.
happens.
Absolutely.
If that happens, why would he go play for LeVar Ball's son? Like, and that LeVar Ball's.
Well, no, I heard he's
He's-
gone.
he's gonna be
He's
traded.
gone. He's gone. LeBron goes there, that kid's gone.
Yeah, he might go to Cleveland or something.
Yeah, I could see that happen.
But see, that's my thing. If LeBron saw that LA drafted a distraction like that, why does he want to go play for that organization?
Yeah.
Something don't sound right here, dude. And we
something's-
haven't heard nothing from him. You know, no one's ever been right on where the hell he's going.
Yeah.
No one knew he was signing with Cleveland again.
Yeah, and then he
No
went to
one knew that
Miami like in
shit.
2010, and they.
Yeah, no one knew that.
Yeah.
Like, so, it remains to be
He'll be
seen.
in what the fuck.
I still think that we are in the running to get him.
When's the deadline?
I really do.
It's like 13
July
days
4th?
out, right?
yeah,
July
but,
4th?
yeah, but Thursday's the draft, right?
Guns, we got a nice little bet going, you and I did.
So I mean,
Yeah, but I
free
don't know
agency
what it is.
and
I gotta
after
buy
the
you a
draft.
beer.
It's a beer a show until
Which
you
is
complete a 30
asked
pack.
backwards, but
Has
Oh,
to be
okay.
a different beer each week. Just
Okay.
one.
I do remember that.
I gotta find 30 different beers.
30 different
that's hot.
beers.
That's
That
good.
is, dude, like
that's
that's-
good. You're gonna fucking taste some nasty beers.
No,
You know he's gonna do it on purpose too. I
would
oh,
too.
this looks
if
nasty.
I lose, don't think for a second. I
he's
would
gonna
do
be throwing up during the show.
Meanwhile, he'll be sponsoring the nasty beers
it.
too.
Yeah, oh yeah, right.
Free sponsorship.
It's, of course, that's what he does.
Oh my god.
just give him some golden monkey. He'll be all right.
No, as long as you don't give it to the guy that was just on the line, the world will
Or
be
a
fine.
dogfish head.
Yeah.
We do gotta have an episode where we're all just bombed.
So what are we going to Uber it here and then Uber?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's
We'll
do
take
it.
a poll and see if our fans want to hear us bombed.
Yeah,
I'm
our
pretty
fans
sure-
that listen but don't comment on nothing on Instagram and everything.
It is Byron.
I'm telling you, no. Tommy's right. You guys that are listening to the show, reach out to us. We will do a show where we're totally bombed.
Maybe we'll do a show where you guys make some suggestions and we'll take those into account. Maybe not a totally bomb show.
Totally bombed would be awesome.
No
dude.
one.
Why not?
Because you don't shut the.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, you don't either
don't
when
have
you're
to
drunk?
repeat.
Wow.
Shut up, Will. You got like 2 minutes left. Shut up,
Not
Bob.
even. I got like 30 seconds.
No, you almost made it.
No, he made it.
I was not arguing, dude.
I want to thank E-Rock for calling in and checking in with us on the Pattison Ave Phanatics show. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Joey for calling us because I know he's on kind of a vacation, and I appreciate him checking in with us. For all my fellow compadres here on the show, please check us out on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Google+, on Snapchat. You know it. My man Taylor Behind the Glass, his show's on next on Wildfire Radio at 11 p.m. The microphone. Check him out. For Rob Swavely, James Scorza, Johnny B, and Willie Guns, this is the Pattison Ave Phanatics show. I'm Tom Kelly. We're out.
Damn, that was way too long, dude. You didn't give me nothing to say. Johnny B, nobody.
That's sweet. That's
Greedy son of a
how it
bitch.
should
No,
end.
that was a good. That was
That's
a
the
good
host
show.
right there.
That's how I go out every
there.
show.